Welcome students. Today we will see the classification of Pisces. In previous lecture we had studied some general characters of Pisces, and in this lecture we will see the generalized scheme of classification of Pisces. Means the members or simply fishes, they are classified into various classes according to their similarities and differences in certain characters. Now today we know more than 40,000 species of spices are found, and the various workers classified them into four major classes. These four major classes are: number one, they are Placodermi. Number two, they are Chondrichthyes. Number three, Osteichthyes. And number four are Dicnoid. These are the four classes of Pisces. Various scientists give different types of classification systems, but in our syllabus we will follow this generalized system of classification. In this, the fishes or Pisces are majorly divided into four classes: class Placodermi, Chondrichthyes, Osteichthyes, and Dicnoid. We will see one by one. First, class Placodermi. It is the earliest and primitive class of Pisces. Mostly they are represented by fossil fishes. Means these fishes are not present. They are extinct and their fossils record are present. Now what are the characters? These are the earliest known fossils vertebrates with jaws. Okay, they are typically fish-like. Their body was streamlined. They are living in waters, whether they are marine water or fresh water. Their jaws were not properly formed. Though jaws were present, but they are not properly formed. Then paired and unpaired fins were present. Both fins present. Both types of fins were present. Means paired fins, that is pelvic fin, pectoral fin, and dorsal fin were present. Then their cranium was partly ossified. Okay, cranium is the part of brain which was partly ossified, not completely. Then vertebral column has neural and humeral arches were present. Then notochord is persistent throughout the life, and further the Placodermi are divided into 6 orders. They are further divided into 6 orders, and we have to only enlist these orders. Okay. These orders are Acanthodi, order Acanthodi, then order Arthrodine, this second, third order Petalicthidae, then next fourth order was Antiarchy, then fifth Rhinanidae, and Paleospondylia. These were the 6 orders which are included in class Placodermi. Here, as we know, all these are the extinct fishes. Okay, their examples are like Climatus, Cocosteus, etc. These are the examples in Placodermi. Now, second, we will move towards the class Chondrichthyes. Now here these two classes are very important. These classes, as we have studied in general classification, endoskeleton plays very important role in the classification of fishes. According to type of endoskeleton present, whether it is cartilaginous or bony, the fishes are divided into two major classes. These two are the major classes of pisces. Here in Chondrichthyes, endoskeleton is made up of cartilaginous or cartilage. Endoskeleton is made up of cartilage, while in Osteichthyes, endoskeleton is made up of bone. Endoskeleton is made up of bone. Okay, therefore simply we can divide fishes into cartilaginous fishes and bony fishes. It is a distinguishing character between two subclasses, between two classes, Chondrichthyes and class Osteichthyes. Okay, first we will see some general characters of Chondrichthyes. Okay, here the body is laterally compressed as in the fish. Then body is spindle shaped. Next, paired and unpaired fins are present. Paired and unpaired fins are present. Both type of fins. As we know, paired fins, pectoral fins and pelvic fins. These are 2 in number. Okay, one on either side of body. While unpaired fin is single, it is located dorsally of the body. Okay. And dorsal fins are also called as median fins. These fins are present, body is compressed laterally and it is spindle shaped. The next character of endoskeleton, as we had studied, endoskeleton is made up of cartilage. Sometimes it is calcified. It is calcified endoskeleton is present in some fishes. While exoskeleton is made up from scales. Here placoid type of scales are present. Placoid type of scales are present in Chondrichthyes or cartilaginous fishes. Okay. And sometimes denticles are also present. Denticles are also present. The next character, they are holostylic, they are amphistylic and with jaw suspension. Their mode of feeding is hollow style or empty styling. Here, next important character, gills are covered by operculum or operculum, except some fishes gills are not covered by operculum, but majority of fishes have gills which are covered with operculum. As we know, gills are the respiratory organs of the fishes. Then tail present here in chondrichthyes, heterocercal type of tail is present. Heterocercal type of tail is present. Okay. Later on we will study in detail in the structure of Scoliodon. Okay. Heterocercal type of scale. Then a tail is present. Then they have air bladder and they are without lungs and air bladder. Air bladder is not present in these type of fishes. Then next, male fishes, they have clasper-like organ. Clasper-like organ is present in male fishes. Then they are oviparous, viviparous or ovoviviparous, means both or all type of reproduction methods are observed in chondrichthyes fishes. They may give eggs outside the body or eggs may be fertilized inside the body, and in some fishes they give direct birth to fish. Okay. Then kidneys are mesonephric type. They are known as cartilaginous fishes. Okay. Then these cartilaginous fishes or chondrichthyes are again divided into two subclasses. First subclass is Selaci or Elasmobranchi. Subclass 1, Selaci or Elasmobranchi. And subclass 2 is Holocephali. Subclass 2 is Holocephali. Now we will see the characters of these one by one. Here the Selaci or Elasmobranchi type of chondrichthyes fishes, they have skin with placoid scale. Then they have 5 to 7 pairs of gill slits are present. Then another difference, they have jaw with numerous teeth located inside. Okay, and in various rows. The jaw suspension is holostylic or anti-stylic. Then in males, claspers are present in association with the pelvic fins. These are important characters of Selaci or Elasmobranchi type of fishes. Now this Elasmobranchi is again includes two orders. It includes two orders. Order 1 Pleurotremata and order 2 is Hypotremata. And in that order 1 Pleurotremata, it includes Scoliodon. It includes Scoliodon fish. Very important fish. That Scoliodon is a member of Elasmobranchi and it included in the order Pleurotremata. Okay. It is surface feeder. Scoliodon feeds on surface. While Holocephali It includes the chimera. Example is chimera. Chimera fish is example of subclass Holocephali. Now Holocephali general characters are same as chondrichthyes. Certain characters are different, like in this skin is present but scales are absent, or skin is without scale. It is important differentiating character between Holocephali and elasmobranchi. Then their vertebrae are poorly developed. Here gills are completely covered by operculum and only holostyly type of nutrition or mode of observation of application of food is present. Here it is chondrichthyes. Then next we will study the classification of osteichthyes. These osteichthyes fishes are also called as teleostomi. They are also called as teleostomi. As we have studied, their endoskeleton is made up of bone, therefore they are also called as bony fishes. We will see characters one by one. Okay, endoskeleton is bony. Here the body is usually spindle shaped. Body is usually spindle shaped. They also possess both types of fishes, fins. Both type of fins are present in bony fishes also. Here they include paired fin and unpaired fin. Paired fins include pectoral fins and pelvic fins, while unpaired fin or median fin, it includes the dorsal fin. Single and in pairs, both type of fins are present. Then next character, exoskeleton. Exoskeleton is made up of ganoid type of scale. Ganoid type of scale or ctenoid type of scale. It is also a differentiation character between chondrichthyes and osteichthyes. In chondrichthyes, only placoid scales were present. When we study Scoliodon, in Scoliodon, placoid type of scales were present. When we study Labio, etc., then we will see ganoid or ctenoid type of scales in bony fishes. Okay. Then notochord is greatly reduced in these fishes. Notochord is not persistent. Okay. Then their mouth is terminal or subterminal mouth. Subterminal or terminal mouth is present in osteichthyes fishes. Nostrils are situated at the dorsal side of snout. Means dorsal means upper side. Okay. Then gill slits are covered by operculum. Here gills covered by operculum in all the type of osteichthyes fishes or Pisces. The next character, they have atostylic jaw of suspension. They have atostylic jaw of suspension. Then they have different types of cells. These cells tails may be homocercal, diaphysecercal, etc. Apart from heterocercal. Okay. Tails are also different. These are the general characters of class osteichthyes. Now this class osteichthyes is again divided into two subclasses. It is divided into two subclasses. It includes subclass first is Crossopterygi. And subclass second, Actinopterygi. These two are the subclasses included in the osteichthyes. Okay. They have different examples in different subclasses. Now this subclass Actinopterygi, it includes labio type of fishes. Here example is labio. It is also important fish in our study. Hence these two subclasses Crossopterygi, Actinopterygi, they are included in osteichthyes. These subclasses are again divided into various orders. Okay. And it is the third class included in the Pisces. Now we will move towards the fourth class, Dipnoi. Here Dipnoi, they are commonly called as lungfishes. They are commonly called as lungfishes because they possess air bladder and they have lungs for respiration. They can respire in water as well as when condition arises, they can do respiration outside the waters, means in air. Air bladder is present. Now we will see some general characters. First, they are also called as lungfishes, that we had studied. Second, the air bladder, it serves as lung by which they breathe in air. Then next, dermal bones are present on skull, jaws and pectoral area. Okay, they have single gill slit on either side covered by operculum. Okay, single gill slit on either side. Okay. Then next, their body is covered by cycloid type of scales. Body is covered by cycloid type of scales. Then they have nares which are internally present. Paired fins are lobate. Their paired fins are lobate. Various lobes are present in pectoral fin and pelvic fins. Then this class Dipnoi is again divided into two suborders. Okay. Order first is Ceratodiformis and ordered second is Lepidosireniformis. Then example includes Lepidosirene. Lepidosirene is example of dipnoi or lung type of fishes. Okay. And in this way, it is the generalized classification of Pisces. Okay. Thank you. We will stop here.